What's up, you guys? Welcome to another episode of Hip Hop with Lou. On today's episode, I'm just literally going to bring on some of my favorite hot new singles that I just be bumping. Just be again, repeat. Don't skip it.
I'm rich and I'm free at the same time. Coming where I'm from, that's a baby for the trouble. You can have me. I'm on beaches in Miami on the water, getting sandy. Yeah, I'm with a John Lee with my other bitch and Cammy. Just about some millions, all these niggas understand me. Bitches selling tears when they see me like I'm Sammy. I was down for years, but a nigga have to manage. I just kept it serious when the niggas panic.
First of all, let me just start off by saying I like this track because one, it's called Ghetto Gospel 2. I don't know if y'all can hear just like the gospel voice just singing over the whole beat. His flow is already like a naturally chopped and screwed flow. Like most rappers, they gotta pay people to chop and screw their shit, but his flow is just in it. You know what I'm saying? And then shout out to the cover of the Ghetto Gospel 2 because it's him baptizing a woman on the cover. Now, if that's not gospel and that's not ghetto gospel, then I don't know what is. Okay, his whole energy, even in the video, is just like he just was on top of the cars and the crowd was just rocking. It was just like everybody had the ghetto Holy Ghost. I was just here for that. Let's just go ahead and catch this first bar because he said, I'm rich and I'm free at the same time. Where I'm from, that's a Grammy to me. You get what he said? Because he said he rich and he free. Do you know how much of a beautiful spot or place you have begun to put yourself in when you rich and you free? He said that's what a Grammy is to me. See, y'all be waiting for these Grammys to approve y'all greatness. But if you rich and free at the same time, yeah, that's a Grammy right there. He said I was down for a couple years, but I managed. He said, I just kept it serious and young niggas started to panic. Yeah, that's a bar. Cause sometimes when the pressure is on and sometimes you low, it's got your character will be tested. And pretty much what he said is, I'm made for this shit. You cannot break me, you cannot fold me. Yeah, y'all gonna panic, but I'm gonna hold it together. Cause then he said, all my little niggas smart cause they learners. Yeah, you got to be open to learn, to elevate, and to grow, and to be smart. He said, I'm just trying to teach them to have heart of earners. So instead of them, just coming up always feeling like somebody owed them something, he's saying everybody that look up to him, he teaching them how to get it on their own. So that's a GOAT move. That's a GOAT bar. His whole look, his whole swag is just the energy. Like when you see an artist like this, you like, yeah, I'm finna watch what you finna do because his energy is different. At every video, he always just dancing. Like when you hear this song, when you hear Ghetto Gospel 2, where was you at?
We started this.
I got nightmare with me, little bitch. It's a gang war. On the hood, we really into that. The ops sent some shots to the section. Watch us sitting back. We really strapped in this white van, but it's tinted black. If we catch him slipping on my daughter, you won't get him back. That mask on, the mask off. I'm bouncing off of that body. We strapped up, got 4 caps, got Glock 9s and shotties. Hit your hood, then double back for that homie. He no good, then new cut, hit the top off his ramen. It's a gang war. On the hood, we really into that.
First of all, let me just start off by saying, one, this is a GOAT track because they all took turns on singing the gang war chorus, if you catch that throughout the song. And then two, I'm gonna just say this, if somebody was like, you need to make a top 10 list of your most feared Crips, I think Teeezy would definitely be up there because he called himself the Blue Devil, and then Compton TG would definitely be on there because he said I'm a Crip dragon. All I spit is blue flames. Okay, y'all different. And on the red side, you already know Gutter Mac gonna go up there, but it ain't about that. It's about the track, and I think that this might be one of the scariest collaborations of the year. And he said it's a gang war on the hood. We really into that. And then he said, this is like a party for us. Do you understand what I'm saying? This shit is finna get real scary. And then when Teeezy said, think twice. We'll make your mama cry for this shit. You get what I'm saying? I really don't think that you should fuck with somebody that call themselves the Blue Devil. I'ma just go ahead and say that. And then Gutter Mac come in and he said, shot me in both arms, so my aim a little off. He didn't say it hurt, he didn't say none of that. He said, but it's okay. So my aim a little off. He's still thinking about a gun after the date. You see what I'm saying? And I'm gonna need y'all to stop shooting at Gutter Mac because we need him to make millions of dollars and we need him to be successful. And then when he say go Forrest, run Forrest, hit the gate Forrest, you get what he did? Like Forrest Gump? So he said, you better run like Forrest Gump. And if Gutter Mac chasing me, you goddamn right, I'm finna hit the gate. It's scary. You got Teeezy, Gutter Mac, and Compton TG all after you in the gang war. You gonna lose. You not gonna win that. And then right when you just, you shivering in your boots, Compton has TG come in, and he just always tough. Because he said, it's on low day. Nigga, we bought it. Free BG. You get what I'm saying? This the big crib dragon right here now. Because y'all get what he did? It was like No Limit met Compton as TG. And then he said, nigga, we bought it. And then he threw the free BG in there. I don't know if he meant like the actual BG from No Limit or if he had a homie named BG, but either way, we just gonna go ahead and say free BG. And that was a motherfucking bar, and that was a motherfucking go move. Y'all gotta catch what they be doing when the new school go back and they grab something from the old school. That's some classic shit right there. Now y'all understand why I said this was, you gonna be scared when you hear this song, but it's so hardcore that it's like, ooh, like running back one more time.
Rolling in the desert, going Mad Max. The 2020 new tag, spinning mad raps. I ain't shaking heads, and I ain't giving daps. They walk around with hats open cause they all cap. There you go on the stereo. Make them spin around with these hoes more like a merry-go. Man pop shit like he killer, but he a fairy though.
East guy be everywhere like an iPhone. You get what he did there? Yeah, because you see iPhones everywhere. And then he said, I'm rolling in the desert like I'm Mad Max. And I'm going to tell you something. I don't know if I ever seen Mad Max the movie, but when they was in the desert and they was just swinging off the pogo sticks and shit, just fucking everything up that came in their way. Yeah, East Guy Selly, he said he coming in the desert like that. And let me just say, one, it was very hard for me to pick which song I was going to do on this Key to the Streets mixtape because everybody just was crazy. Everybody just delivered. Every beat was just different. Cause you know that sliding track where Mikey Picasso come in, he was just about as cool as them velour sweats he had on that one time. And I said when I saw them sweats, I was like, yeah, you different. Cause I ain't never, yeah, that's different what you on right there. And then you just got the Uber flow and Guapo. I think he one of those artists that's just so interesting and unique. You gotta sit back and just watch him in the booth and just be like, I just can't wait to see what he finna let out his mouth because I don't think you gonna know. But this is the Lizzo that I like. Y'all can keep the other Lizzo. No shade. I'm just saying I'm here for this Lizzo. Because he said we ain't debating who the greatest. The people already know. So it's like I'm not finna go back and forth with y'all. I think on Lizzo, I don't know who got on Sounds of the East Bad Side. But I feel like somebody probably pissed them off when they made Lizzo. And that's why I really went with this track. And then Chapo came in on the hook with just the deep voice. And it just went perfectly into his shit. And then he started chopping it up. Because he said, how you claim you ballin' if you don't own the home that you live in? Sometimes you ever hear a bar and you like that's a bar, but then you sit back because you realize, damn, that bar definitely, that shit make you sit back and just think about yourself. Yeah, I gotta own something because, yeah, Chapo gonna keep reminding me that you ain't ballin' until you own something. And I don't own the house I live in, so I get it. I hear you, Chapo. I would have been in the studio like, I feel like he taking shots at me. But I'm going to just go ahead and I'm going to just take it as he was just dropping bars. But I'm going to say that shit hit different. That's all I'm going to say, okay? And then you got Honko Dinero. I think that's his name. And I think that's probably a GOAT-ass name right off the back. And I think when you come in with that deep voice, I couldn't have put your voice and that name together more perfectly than you already had. Because he came in and he said, you know, they don't really want to hate. It's just on the inside they fear you. That was some real shit because sometimes you see haters and we all see haters. And sometimes you're like, why you hate on me? And you just got to understand you might just be a threat to that person. They might see the greatness in you that they have yet to see in themselves. So they scared of that. And here's another bar in the Lizzo song where I think, see, this is why I said somebody made them mad because they was really taking shots. Because he said, how you call yourself a king if you still work a job? And I had to look at myself and I was like, damn. A few people called me queen for my birthday, but I still work a job. So I was like, I don't think I seen no queen and kings work jobs. So I guess I gotta, you know, it's one of them bars that's just disrespectful and it hit.
Day and I just gonna let you know what I like about you. Look, hey. I said I like the way your hair fall, like the way that ass sit, and I know them titties real, cause they sag a bit. I know you got your paper, I done watched you make that cash flip. Come up off your last zip, certified bad bitch. Niggas did you wrong, you cut them off and they been mad since. The way your skin clearing up, I know it's fuck your past tense.
Let me just tell y'all something about Do the Damn Thing. This is truly, and I don't know what the fuck every record label or artist is waiting for that's already on. I don't know why y'all playing. Not only do this man drop some of the craziest, filthiest, most dangerous freestyles, but he could also make a good fucking song. I can't speak French, but he did it on the track and I just thought that was different. And dude is the type of man right here is, if you play this, if you play this, or if you insecure ladies, I think one, you should listen to Do the Damn Thing, or you should just Do the Damn Thing is one of them artists where he just make like a love type of song and you just drop all your insecurities, because when he just came in and said, I like the way your hair fall, I like the way that ass sit, and he said I know them titties real because they sag a bit. Now in the world where it's a lot of fake boobs, no shade because I love the fake boobs, but mine sag a bit. So when I heard this and you hear a man say I like that, it did make me feel good. Then when he said, bro, my big boy, I swear you was from Outkast. You get, because it was two people in Outkast, so it was Andre 3000, and then who was the second person? It was Big Boy. So do you get what he did there with that bar? You get it? That's a motherfucker bar. This the one. Run it back. Repeat. Run it back. Repeat. I felt like I was in a relationship when I heard this song come on. And it made me feel.
I love you, concept.
Why these niggas envy me? Wow. But right on me, leave them stacking for playing my chili cheese. I keep a 50 piece. My gel on my bitch and my shoes Balenci. Keep a chopper hurt, they wanna get at me. Fuck those who doubted me, nigga. The hood gon' be proud of me, nigga. 6 figures and counting my nigga. We up on the scope, but who the fuck counting me, nigga?
I know they envy me. Introvert smoke on this dope, tryna cope while I spaz out.
Now, before we get into this track, I'm gonna just go ahead and say that the intro to this mixtape is actually crazy, because he said this the realest shit I ever wrote. Somebody grab me a book. Now, if that is just your intro bar, if that's something you just said on the fucking intro, how am I not gonna continue to go to the next track and the next track and the next track after that? Y'all know I like Op Smoke. We already talked about that. And then boom, this NVME track came on. Him and Grease. Yeah, y'all did it with this one. He said, why these niggas envy me? I'm gonna tell you why. Cause you cold. Cause you cold and they know you cold. And then he said, fuck whoever doubted me. The hood gonna be proud of me. Well, not just the hood, but I think just overall, just Las Vegas gonna be proud of you. Grease came in and he said I had to pick up the profit to put myself in power. Do you get what I'm saying? They talking that shit. Get it? It's greasy. I know it might be slippery. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna pick it up. That's a bar. I felt that. And then when Lucky came in and he said my main nigga told, so if I kill him, I'll be wrong. But judge, you get what I'm saying? He told on my whole operation. He told on everything that he said he was not going to tell on me for. So I had to do what I had to do. He went against all the codes that we ever had made between him and I. So, but I'm wrong. Okay, that's a bar. You know, this song just is cold, because he said, what you know about sliding when the night hit? Nothing. Because I'm telling you what I do at night. I don't slide nowhere but in my bed. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching another episode of Hip Hop Aloo. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to my channel.